Hello, it's Amber, your superhero stylist. Today you have to put up with just looking at me because my scanner is broken, so I'm really sorry I can't give you scans of the comic book pages that I normally bring you. Today is August 21st, 2008, and I'm going to be talking about a brand new series. It's an indie press book. It's called The Victorian Horrors of Old Mauch. I'm not sure if you can see this real well. And this is issue number 1. It's by ASGMC Press, which is a really long acronym that I won't get into. I'm not going to give you any spoilers today, though. This will just be a really brief introduction into the book and the town that this book takes place in. So The Victorian Horrors of Old Mauch is created by Michael Ban, and it's co-written by Robert Keaton. It's one of the coolest books I have seen this year. So to describe Victorian horror, basically it feels like you are thrown right into illustrated pages of Bram Stoker's Dracula. So if you're a fan of Bram Stoker, Mary Shelley, anything along those lines, then you definitely need to pick up this comic book and get, of course, a subscription to it to make sure that you get issue number 2 and the following issues. So there actually are some similarities to Dracula, and in the sense that there's a professor. He's very well known in Villanova, which is around Philadelphia, and there's this powerful rich man who needs to send him to research a cave up in Mauch, this town out in the middle of nowhere. It's called the Switzerland of America. It's up in the mountains. And of course, the professor reluctantly goes to check out this cave. And when he gets there, of course, there's, strange things happening in this town. A lot of it is blamed on the Molly Maguires, which is a local gang. It's an Irish secret society, if you will. And but on the other hand, there are people disappearing, and no one really knows why. So by the end of issue number 1, there is a creature. You don't get a real good look at this creature, but there is a creature that you see attacking one of the locals of Mauch. So to tell you a little bit more about the town of Mauch, that is the real original Native American name. The city now, if you tried to map quest it, doesn't exist because it's called Jim Thorpe. It was renamed in 1953 after Jim Thorpe, the rather infamous Olympic athlete. I say infamous because there's controversy surrounding his status there in the Olympics. It's a great tourist town, so if you are within decent driving distance, I really suggest you go there. There are fascinating shops, there's a great cathedral, very beautiful, and of course, the best part, in my opinion, is the haunted prison with the handprint on the wall. This is a handprint that no matter how much it's been scrubbed, it doesn't come off. It's really creepy. So, of course, you have this wonderful, rich history with the Molly Maguire gang, and that trial took place around 1876, somewhere in that time period. So that history really comes through on these pages, and, Michael Ban did a great job of really capturing what it must have felt like. The inking is beautiful. The art direction is just absolutely phenomenal with this book. And so basically, if you like steampunk, if you like horror, if you like Gothic romance, I really think that there'll be something for you in these pages. The pages themselves are designed to look like they're old and sort of a tea-stained quality to them, and it gives everything a sepia overlay. One of the best things, though, in my opinion, how silly is this to say? I know people are going to think this is crazy, but the advertisements. They're authentic advertisements, and they're made to look like old-fashioned newspaper ads. And, if you can get around, seeing the website address at the bottom of each one, then they really do look quite authentic. My favorite one is the historicalemporium.com, which I recently discovered through a steampunk community and live journal as well. It's a great website. You have to check it out. They have men's and women's clothing and really cool gadgets like telescopes and pocket watches. Really, really cool stuff. So, you can enjoy the advertisements, you can enjoy the wonderful story that's being told in here, the great, beautiful art, and really get your hands on something that just feels like a great piece of American history and folklore. If you can't find the Victorian Horrors of Old Mauch in your comic shop, which, actually some people, I'm amazed, don't even have a local comic shop, then go online to comicfusion.com or send an email to my friends at orders@comicfusion.com. The order code for this book is JUN083677 for issue number 1. and I guarantee that if you pick it up, you will like this book and you'll want to put it on your sub list anyway. So for more information about specifically this book, the official website is victorianhorrors.com. To find out some more information about the creators, then check out some of my favorite podcasts like Comic Geek Speak and Cryptographic, where you can get a really long interview by the creators, the guys at Cryptographic did. It's really awesome. So for now, I'm really sorry I don't have any images for you, but I've been Amber, your superhero stylist. Until next time, remember, being evil is never a good trend. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel before you log out. Thanks very much.